Well, Sunderland arrive at Villa Park today in buoyant mood on the back of successive Premier League wins and having also won their last two on the road in the top flight. Just 6 games remain now and Sunderland have already accumulated 46 points. Win today and it will be their most in a Premier League season since the 2000-2001 campaign. Aston Villa have made it to the Europa League semi-finals on the back of a comprehensive midweek win over Bologna. Will that prove to be a distraction? And can Sunderland take advantage here this afternoon? Well, Regis Lebris names an unchanged starting 11 after last week's 1-0 win over Tottenham. Dan Ballard is fit again and he is named amongst the substitutes. They've only picked up 12 points from their last 11 league games. They've faltered a little since the turn of the year. Picked up only 16 points in 13 games since the turn of the year. McGinn has lobbed it into Watkins and Watkins scores. And Aston Villa have the lead inside 2 minutes. Villa, of course, chasing Champions League football next season. Started the day in 4th place. Here's Chris Rigg, he's done well there, and he's got a shot away, which was rather dragged wide of goal. But Sunderland looking for an instant response there, and at least got themselves into a position to get a shot away, and it was Chris Rigg who did that. Chris Rigg looking to take on Maatsen here, and he's done well. Rigg, he might get a shot away, he thought about it. Laid off by Siddiqui in the end. Xhaka brings in Reinildo. Wide is Enzo Lefebvre. Lefebvre does go for goal, maybe the wrong choice, and gobbled up by Martinez. Rigg for Diarra. Diarra trying to get room for a cross, he has done. Siddiqui's layoff. Rigg can go for goal, and what a goal! That is brilliant! What a way to get your first Premier League goal! Sunderland fans ecstatic, and rightly so! That's a belter! Brilliantly worked and expertly finished. Oh, that brings a smile to the Sunderland fans' faces. Chris Rigg, superb. It's his 8th goal for the club. It's his first in this Premier League campaign. And isn't that beautiful? Just a little something for Sam Barrett to sort out, but no problem between Cash and Mukiele. Free kick played into Brobby. Back with Granit Xhaka to win Sunderland a corner. Some concern inside their own penalty area here. Corner played short, and now Granit Xhaka goes to the far post. Just a little too much on the delivery. Mukiele did his utmost, but the ball was beyond him really. Corner routine played short and then just overhit. Mukiele and Alderete were in space at the far post. Maatsen. Rigg is with him. Rodgers. Still Rodgers. Mukiele trying to stick with him. He's a tricky customer. He's played in here. Maatsen. It's driven across for Watkins, who's at it again. It's Watkins at the double. Diarra. Well, he's fouled by John McGinn. He doesn't agree with the referee's decision. Well, Villa fans don't agree with many of Sam Barrett's decisions either. That's nothing new in Premier League grounds up and down the country. In towards Alderete. It'll break here for Siddiqui. Shot blocked. It was on target as Siddiqui looked for his first goal for Sunderland, and the block sees it deflect behind for what will be a Sunderland corner. Siddiqui in acres of space here, and the ball blocked by Amadou Onana. Well, that is half-time at Villa Park, and it's Ollie Watkins' half. 2 goals for him, sandwiched in between Chris Rigg, who equalised on 9 minutes with his first Premier League goal for Sunderland. It was a great strike too, but Sunderland trudge off behind once more because Villa responded, and Watkins got his second on 36 minutes. So 2 headed goals mean Aston Villa and Ollie Watkins are in charge here at half-time at Villa Park. Aston Villa 2, Sunderland 1. Well, won back by McGinn, who hounded Reinildo. Here's Barkley for Watkins, who slipped it in for Rodgers, and he has scored exactly 1 minute into the second half. That's a massive blow for Sunderland. Here's John McGinn, trying to get away from Lefay. McGinn keeps it, gets it into the box for Ollie Watkins, who slipped in the process of shooting, and Ross Barkley sees his effort blocked by Robin Roofs. Watkins slipped here when he was in search of his hat-trick, and Robin Roofs denied Barkley. It was a good save in the end. So Alderete replaced by Ballard, Tolby and Trey Hume to come on as well. Chris Rigg makes way. Shamstein Tolby is the replacement. Chris Rigg takes his seat, having scored a very good goal today. And Trey Hume is also introduced with just over an hour of the game gone. And Hume, having replaced Reinildo, will go in at left back. Siddiqui. Now Diarra. That's a decent ball in for Brian Brobby. Can he get a shot away? Brobby can, and Martinez saves, and Mings deals with it and puts it into touch. Well, it's the first sight of goal that Brian Brobby's had this afternoon. He got his shot on target, but it wasn't enough to get the better of Martinez. Ballard was there first, but now he's let Watkins in behind, and Watkins is through this time. Ballard recovers and puts in a superb tackle to deny Watkins. A brilliant recovery from Dan Ballard. This was a brilliant challenge from Dan Ballard to get back and recover and win the ball. Mukiele for Tolby. Now Diarra for Granit Xhaka. Xhaka clips it in. Enzo Lefay looking for it, but Cash got there first ahead of him. Oh, McGinn has his pocket picked and then battered goalwards by Enzo Lefay and beaten away by Martinez. Well, McGinn was casual in possession here and had it nicked from him, and Enzo Lefay got his shot away nicely. It was well struck. Martinez was right behind it. He's not had too many opportunities. Works his socks off as always. But he's been well marshalled today by Concert and Mings. Aston Villa, who started the day in fourth on 55 points, are on course to pick up their 17th Premier League win of the season. Or maybe not. What a brilliant finish that is from Trey Hume. Well, this is not over yet. Trey Hume fires in superbly. His first of the season, and it's another beauty. To add to Chris Rick's effort earlier, Trey Hume, that was all his own work. He stole possession, and from a very tight angle, he picked his spot. Brilliantly done, and Sunderland now sniffing out an equaliser, and Wilson Isidore can provide it. Oh my word, this is incredible. What a comeback this is. 2 goals in the space of a minute, and the Sunderland fans go wild. Who saw this coming? Wilson Isidore to add to Trey Hume's effort just moments earlier, and it's an incredible comeback. Sunderland never die. Always till the end. It's 3 apiece at the moment, but here we go with Diarra. He's got Isidore inside the penalty area. Oh, he can't quite pick him out. And on the deck to head behind, Esri Konsa. Villa are rattled. Sunderland are flying. Onside, Diarra. He just couldn't quite pick out Isidore. Now Siddiqui. Siddiqui using Lafay again, that ball forward, Diarra's through, Diarra's in the clear, Diarra can incredibly win it, oh, he tried to chip the keeper, and Martinez made the save. Oh my, that would have been such a brilliant end to a quite incredible comeback, and Diarra is denied by Martinez. What an opportunity that was to win it. He went for the little chip, and Martinez was good enough and equal to it. Oh, that should have been the winner, surely. Luca Dean's ball into the penalty area, and it's an Aston Villa winner. This is unbelievable. Tammy Abraham gets the merest of touches to take it past Robin Reeves. And that is it. One of the most remarkable finishes to a Premier League game I've seen. Sunderland were trailing 3-1 with 4 minutes of the 90 remaining. But goals from Trey Hume and Wilson Isidore in the space of a minute got them back to 3-3. And you know what? They should have won it in the 3rd minute of stoppage time when Habib Diarra was clean through on goal. He tried to chip Emi Martinez, but the big right hand of the Argentinian international denied him and Sunderland a 4-3 lead. And seconds later, Tammy Abraham just clipped one home from Luca Dean's ball in to give Villa the victory in a crazy, crazy finish to this wonderful Premier League game. Oh, what an incredible game, what an incredible finish. But it's Villa who come out on top in a 7-goal thriller. Aston Villa 4, Sunderland 3.